Welcome back. I've gotten a little bit stronger and I'm leveled up now. I think I'm ready to fight the first boss. But, you remember this guy? He's still standing in my way. I ran straight into the group of enemies while that giant ogre jumped off the cliff. I picked off the small guys while also getting railed by arrows. I'm not gonna lie, they were kinda working me. But the horse kept me alive. That thing is a lifesaver. Eventually, I'd picked off enough of the small guys and I felt confident enough to jump off the horse and start fighting this thing one-on-one. It was a tough fight, but my sword is just way too good. It has this effect called bleed, where if I hit an enemy enough times,
now that's a lot of damage!
It'll lose a massive chunk of damage, just like that. And it has a special attack where I can jump forward, attack, and then retreat. And then I can even choose to attack again if I want to. It's really good for getting around bosses while they're trying to attack you. Well, now it's onwards and upwards on this road leading up to the front of the castle. I ran into another group of enemies up at the gate. I was kind of surprised when I just ran straight past all of them. Anyway, after that, I ran down this corridor and I made it to the first main boss fight. After summoning a wizard NPC, Sorcerer Roger, I was ready and I went to meet the first main boss. He's a big, ugly guy with a giant staff named Margit the Fell. And without further ado,
Round 1, fight!
Okay, so this first try was insane. Roger was absolutely going ham on him with the spells, and I was just straight up brute forcing him with the sword. I got some crazy hits on him. We had this man looking over his shoulder at every step. Am I really gonna beat this man in one try? It was so close. Round 2, I summoned Roger in again. We got him this time, right? Right? Oh, nope. Shit, Roger's dead. Okay, round 3. I'm spawning in the gang this time. We pull out the dogs, we bring Roger, and we go crazy. I take a massive chunk of health out of him straight from the start, and everyone is just wailing at him. We got him backed into a corner and there's nothing he can do about it. Margit was fighting for his life though. He was slowly picking off a few of the dogs, and even Roger was getting a little low on health. We finally got him down to one hit, but Margit jumps back in retaliation, kills all of my allies including Roger, and then I go in for the final hit. And that's it. Margit the Fell has been felled. This felt awesome. I always thought these games were just going to be way too hard for me and I'd never be able to do it, but I did it, and it felt great. And here we are, facing down Stormveil Castle in its hulking, massive structure. I just had to stop and take it all in for a second. This thing looks insanely cool. So, first I met this shriveled old guy who told me not to use the main gate. So, instead, I'd be sneaking into the castle around the side through a patch of wall that had been destroyed. When I got there, the first thing I found were birds. Birds with swords on their feet. They killed me. When I came back to get my runes though, I actually sent one straight down the cliff. Alright, so I've made it inside the walls of the castle, but these guys over here are throwing firebombs.
Man, I'm gonna...
I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
I made it past them, and now I'm just exploring through this massive castle when I come across this iron door. I open it, and when I walk inside, all the lights turn off. Oh, you thought you could get me, huh? Oh, hell nah. I smack this bitch in the back, then I slice him up a few more times, and then I drag him out of his dark hiding room and I beat the living daylight out of him. Moving on, I find a creepy ass basement with severed limbs hanging from the ceiling, and I absolutely miss a sword swing on this guy. And then I turn around and I see something absolutely terrifying. I go up to try and get a closer look at him, but he immediately tries to attack me. So I try to fight him a little bit. It's not doing much. He's damaging me a lot. And then I realize I can just back up into this hallway and cheese the ever-loving shit out of him. After that, it was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt like cheating, but, I mean, he turned to dust and he's dead. So, I'm outside now, and there's this giant ogre who really likes killing his teammates. And then he chased me all the way up these stairs and all the way to the site of grace I was trying to camp at. I'm starting to feel kind of like a badass, so I take this guy pretty easily. That was until I found these living pots. And these pots, they put me in my place real quick. And that's when I came back and did something that I don't think I'm too proud of. And then I was faced with a choice. Another main boss fight? Or a big boy? I mean, let's see if we're ready. I spawn in the dogs, and then I sneak up behind him and smack him in the ankles. He has some other friends with him. No problem though, the dogs will get him. Oh shit, never mind. I rush in to avenge the dogs, and I absolutely end this guy. Okay, yeah, I think we're ready. Let's go see what this second boss is all about. Yeah, this is when I shit my pants. He's just a massive version of that guy we saw earlier. His name is Godrick, and he's not fucking around. Alright, round one, usual plan, we summon in the dogs and we slowly take away his health. Okay, wow. So this time, we're gonna put on some different armor, and we're gonna summon in the NPC for this fight, which is named Warrior Nefeli. Well, I forgot to spawn in the dogs on this one, but that doesn't even matter, because Nefeli literally does not care about life. With her help, I got Godrick down to half health, and that begun phase 2. And this is when Godrick becomes Chad and fuses his arm with a dragon. A freaking dragon. Okay, shit. all the fire finally reminds me to pull out the dogs, but then we get absolutely roasted like a freaking marshmallow over the campfire. Oh my. Alright, here we go. I'm going in with Nefeli, and then once I get him down to half health, I'm pulling out the dogs, and we're ganging up on him. He's doing his airbending wind jutsu bullshit, but that isn't gonna stop us. We get him down to half health, and I pull out skeletons this time. Here we go. Just stay out of the way of the fire. And right about now is when that bleed effect comes in clutch and absolutely ends it for us. Wow, okay, that was fire. This game is freaking awesome. Now that we've beaten 2 bosses, the world is about to open a lot more for us, and I'm about to get to go to the next 2 areas. As I made my way out of the trees, there was a dense fog covering the swamp. I wasn't able to fully appreciate this view, so let me enhance it for you real quick. Alright, and once again, if you made it all the way through and watched this whole video, I just want to thank you for watching my stuff. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.